So we've already talked about graphs a little bit. We've talked about lines. Let's take a look at a situation where we have just some points that we need to graph. Got it already set up. I've put the x values along the x-axis. These are independent values. Maybe this is the time in minutes of something, and we're checking the temperature after each of those minutes. So after 0 minutes, it's 45 degrees, and that means that's actually how warm it was when it started. It's the beginning temperature, and that's a very important point. Let's figure out how to put these values along the y-axis here. They're all from 45 to about 50, so we can put a break here at the beginning, and we can just jump right up to our first value, 45, and then since they all kind of go by ones, let's just make each space the same amount, 1. So there we go, 45 through 49, just going by ones. Now let's put these points on. 0 goes with 45, so let's put a dot right there. 30 goes with 47, that's a point 30, comma, 47. 60, comma, 49. 90, 48. Again, if you don't have graph paper, you're not going to be quite as accurate. And there we go. We've got all these points. Now, some situations you want to connect them, and some situations you don't. Because this is a temperature, because this is something that's increasing or decreasing in temperature, and it's all those temperatures in between, that means we'd want to connect it. Now, we don't know actually if it was constant, which makes a straight line, or if maybe the temperature kind of went up and down a little bit in between there. We don't know because we don't have measurements for each of those individual minute times. But we can assume for this situation is that it was just constant in between each one. This is what's called a piecewise graph because it's basically in pieces. Now this part is important because between here and here the temperature didn't change. Maybe it did in between, it went up and down, but overall in between there the temperature didn't change. Here we have the temperature going down, and here we have it going up. Notice the line goes up, the line goes down, the line goes horizontal. Each one of those things are more important as we go along and learn more about graphs.